Hello, everyone. Welcome to my bold and the beautiful gossip channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. At Forrester Manifestations, Carter rolls up and Truss lets him know Steffi terminated her and requests that he get her out of there. He embraces her and they wind up kissing. Later, Carter exhausts at the structure, "You're not pulling off this." In the principal office, Taylor recaps that Edge supported Steffi up. Edge thinks this is awful for every one of them. Steffi says she cautioned Truss in the event that she pursued her significant other, she'd be terminated. She welcomed this on herself. Steffi and Edge banter, assuming that Truss understood what the results of her activities would be. He thinks she appeared to be stunned. Steffi says that is on the grounds that nobody's considered her responsible previously. She can't be relied upon and consequently doesn't have a place at Forrester. Taylor inquires, "You concur with that, don't you, Edge?" At Brooke's home, Truss is personal about being terminated and taken out from the structure. She was openly embarrassed. Carter tells her he arrived as quick as possible. He doesn't have the foggiest idea what's Steffi's reasoning, yet there's something off about all the same. He guarantees her they'll fix this. Truss doesn't know she needs him to. She doesn't know she needs to return to Forrester Manifestations. Nothing is going in that general area. The main thing going squarely in her life is him. Carter pronounces, "Steffi will not pull off this." He believes she's wild, and this is no real way to maintain a business. "I'll battle for you." Truss gestures. They're embracing when Brooke strolls in. Truss tells her, "Steffi terminated me." Brooke needs to realize what occurred. Truss says Steffi thinks she was attempting to allure Finn, yet she got what was happening wrong. Carter guarantees her he trusts her. In the fundamental office, Edge inquires as to whether Truss attempted to account for herself. Steffi murmurs that she strolled in and saw her in underwear on top of her better half. She didn't believe it should work out like this, yet she crossed the line. In the event that you have zero faith in somebody, you want to remove them. Charlie thumps and comes in. He reports that Truss is presently not in the vicinity and he's removed her photographs from Crazy. Her security accreditations have been renounced. Edge needs to stay quiet about it, yet all at once he doesn't know that is conceivable. Charlie leaves, and Steffi tells her dad she won't adjust her perspective. Taylor cautions she doesn't need individuals favoring one side. Steffi says there are no sides. Truss lacked the ability to concoct a reason. Truss was attempting to tempt my better half. At Brooke's home, Truss tells her mom and Carter that she wasn't going on to Finn. Brooke requests that she make sense of all that occurred. Truss says she was working alone and contemplating Carter and what they had discussed. She saw the new plans for Brooke's room and reviewed how they'd kidded about her displaying unmentionables for him. He said he'd be returning right. Carter had a gathering at the bank to get to. Truss didn't have the foggiest idea about that. She went behind the screen, got changed, and heard the entryway open. Carter muses, "You expected it was me." Expectation called out for the individual to lock the entryway since she'd been sitting tight for them. It was Finn. She was embarrassed and stumbled and fell onto him on the work area. That is when Steffi strolled in and tracked down her on top of her better half. "Just they know reality. According to Brooke, yet you were wearing undergarments." Truss knows how terrible it looks, yet Steffi wouldn't allow her to get a word out. She had placed her on notice that assuming she at any point went too far with Finn, it would mean the demise of her and her line. Steffi will accept what she needs to accept. Thus, she terminated me. At Forrester, Steffi can't work with somebody who doesn't regard her and her loved ones. Edge can't comprehend Truss discarding everything spontaneously. "I don't get it. There are things to sort out." Taylor says the choice has been made and he upheld her. Edge says it appears as though the choice was private. Taylor brings up that Truss was tracked in the demonstration regardless played the person in question. Edge says it influences everybody in the organization. They'll need to converse with Katie. Taylor jeers, trusts Auntie. Edge says they need to keep a clear mind about this. Steffi feels they'll need to tell Carter that trust's been ended. He will undoubtedly give them pushback. At Brooke's home, Carter inquires as to whether she made sense of for Steffi what was truly happening. She advises him that they chose to stay quiet about their association. She won't blame everything on him. In the event that it wasn't this, it would have been something different. Brooke says this is ludicrous. Trust says assuming Steffi learns about her and Carter, it would build up her thoughts regarding Trust and ponder ineffectively her. She can hear the allegations as of now that she's simply a Logan. She's attempting to save them the judgment. The Forresters can't figure out what they mean to her. Trust will not have reality emerged, assuming it harms him, and it will. I'm the issue, and I won't let any of this after effect on you. Brooke guarantees Trust that Edge won't let this stand. According to Trust, just he did. He was standing in that general area, and he requested me to leave. At Forrester, Edge learns Steffi shut down Trust's email and asks everything they say to her group. Steffi says they'll come clean with them. Taylor brings up Trust's conduct required a reaction. She knows he's stressed over Brooke. Edge says she ought to catch wind of this from him. He guarantees Steffi he upholds her. Steffi lets him know hearing that is great. She realizes this will be hard for him. However, he needs to major areas of strength for remain. You advise desire to leave. Try not to allow the Logans to control you. Try not to allow them to alter your perspective. At Brooke's place, she lets Trust know that Edge could never do that without conversing with her. Trust says he did, and they accompanied her to the lift before her collaborators. Brooke learns Taylor was there as well. Trust felt Steffi was intentionally attempting to disgrace her. Carter says this isn't correct. Trust never thought this was occurred. She basically experienced childhood in those workplaces. That means something. She cries about their commitments not in any event, making a difference. All she can recollect is the virus look on their appearances. Brooke cuts, all since you stumbled and fell into Finn's arms. Trust repeats that she needs Carter. He pronounces that Edge's girl has gone excessively far. They're not pulling off this, all right? I won't let them. She knows this will be hard for him, but he has to stay strong. You told Hope to leave. Do not let the Logans manipulate you. Don't let them change your mind. At Brooke's place, she tells Hope that Ridge would never do that without talking to her. Hope says he did, and they escorted her to the elevator in front of her coworkers. Brooke learns Taylor was there too. Hope felt Steffi was purposely trying to shame her. Carter says this isn't right. Hope never thought this was happened. She practically grew up in those offices. That counts for something. She cries about their contributions not even mattering. All she can remember is the cold look on their faces. Brooke snips, all because you tripped and fell into Finn's arms. Hope reiterates that she wants Carter. He declares that Ridge's daughter has gone too far. They're not getting away with this, okay? I won't let them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.